Okay, this is going to be kind of a little intro video for, I guess, probably, I don't know if I'm going to do a let's play for this, but this is just a little introduction, I guess, for the original Zork text adventure game. Um, and also, I just want to make a little note too about my plan for doing a let's play for Black Magic for the Commodore 64. Um, I've been having some problems with trying to make a let's play for Black Magic. Basically because of the emulators, I guess, or the copies of Black Magic that I have. Um, I try to do some test runs, and on my first test run, there's a part in the game where you're about halfway through the game and you switch maps. There's basically two maps to the game, and it has to load at that point, and it kind of freezes up there. Last time I tried it, and then I was trying a different emulator with the same copy, and it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me save the games. I guess there's always doing it the old-fashioned way, playing it all the way through without dying, but it's kind of hard to do sometimes. Basically, it just means it'll probably take some time to do the let's play for Black Magic. I really want to do it, but it's just having a lot of problems right now. I apologize to anybody that's wanting to see that. I will try to do it. Anyways, going back to Zork 1 here, as you can see from the dates, pretty old. Going back to 1980s is when it was developed, or earlier actually. Um, this was, I played this game a little bit originally on the Commodore 64, but didn't have any instructions for the game or anything at that time, so it's kind of hard to figure out. I didn't know what I was doing really, so, and I was a little kid too back then. Anyways, one thing I do remember about Zork was the infamous grue, which you'll run into if you're in the dark. Anyways, I'm gonna do just a little bit with this game, and we'll see. I'll show. We'll see what this game's like. Okay. When you load the game, it just launches and shows the copyright and everything right there. Then you have at the top you have a score bar. Shows your location and score, which definitely is very similar to the early King's Quest games. And you know, Roberta and Ken Williams, I'm not sure if they did play the Zorks, but it's pretty likely. I haven't read anywhere that they have, but it's probably written somewhere, and they probably did. I do know that they played, which is considered the very first ever computer adventure game, which was Adventure, or Colossal Cave Adventure. It was the very first adventure game ever for a computer. They played that, and that pretty much what inspired them to make games like Mystery House and The Wizard and the Princess, which I also might try to do Let's Play for that too, and of course the King's Quest games. So, and if you're gonna, on the little bit of Zork that I'm gonna do here, you're gonna see that a lot of the things that show up in the King's Quest games might have come from Zork here. So, anyways, including, like I said before this, the title bar up here, it shows the location. In King's Quest games, it's the name of the game, but and the score. Okay. So, anyways, it's down for the description of where you're at. It says west of house. You are standing in an open field west of a white house with a boarded front door. There's a small mailbox here, which I'm doing my King's Quest 2 Let's Play videos, and of course there's a mailbox there, and you have to get something out of the mailbox. And I also mentioned in my King's Quest 2 Let's Play video that these are the kind of games that the game designers came from. This is what their gaming background was. So it's not really a surprise, and it's not only the authors of the game, but those that played the game back then, and or maybe not kids as well, but adults back then. They started out with games like Zork and stuff. So some of the clues would have probably been easier to figure out back then, just because they already had experience with games like Zork, which things in King's Quest are very similar to. So here we have the mailbox, so open mailbox. And there's a leaflet in there, so it's not Red Riding Hood's goodies, but a leaflet. So if you read a leaflet, Zork is a game of adventure, danger, and low cunning. In it, you will explore some of the most amazing territories ever seen by mortals. No computer should be without one. So, I don't know, it's kind of a self-description of the game and kind of a self-plug for the game. Maybe an Easter egg? I don't know if you can really consider it an Easter egg, but there it is anyways. Anyways, let's go ahead and go north. And then north again. And then here again. This reminds me of King's Quest 1, where you have to go up the tree and get an egg, which like right at the beginning of King's Quest 1. And in Zork, you have to kind of do the same thing, which Zork came before, so maybe this is where the idea came from in King's Quest 1. So climb tree, much like you do in King's Quest 1. Okay, and then get egg. I'm not gonna read all this, but get the egg. Take it. You hear in the distance the chirping of a songbird. I don't remember seeing that line before when I was playing this the other day, but okay. Okay, then let's go down. Okay. Let's go south and east. Behind the house, you are behind the White House. The path leads into the forest to the east. In one corner of the house, there's a small window which is slightly ajar. Okay, so like I was kind of saying in my King's Quest 2 playthrough, the game pretty much tells you what things you should try to kind of pay attention to. So let's open the window. With great effort, you open the window far enough to allow entry. Okay. And I think go west. Okay, there's some stuff I'm supposed to get here, but I'm just going to go ahead and go west again. Okay. I'm just going to read the last line here. A battery-powered brass lantern is on the trophy case. Something you really need in the game, but there's something else I wanted to do here. Okay. There's... I think I have to go west again. No, east. No, west. The wrong way. Is it north? South? Where was it? I'm trying to get back into, there's an attic somewhere. West, east. It's in the quick kitchen actually. Up. Okay, there you go. You have moved into a dark place. It is pitch black. You are likely to be eaten by a grue. There's the famous line. So, when you try just waiting, you can, I guess, wait forever and a grue won't eat you in the dark. But if you try to move, then you'll probably be eaten. Yes. Oh no! You've walked into a slavering fangs of a lurking grue. You have died. There's the death scene in text adventure games. They have little asterisks around it to make it more dramatic. Now, let's take a look here. Well, you probably deserved another chance. I can't quite fix you up completely, but you can't have everything. Anyways, it brings you back to life and you start kind of over. But you lose some items if you had them and stuff like that, so it's better to save your game. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video here. I just wanted to do the nostalgic grue line, and also just for those that are hoping for me to do a let's play for Black Magic, it might be a little bit longer, but I will get around to it. Anyways, that's it for this video.